everyone and welcome back to my channel. So today I've got an autumn and winter favourites video for you. Autumn and winter are my absolute favourite seasons, and I find that I get like into a nice little routine with all my makeup bits, and I find loads of new products that I really enjoy using that really help you battle sort of the bad bits that come with autumn and winter. So without further ado, let's just get straight into it. And I've got some beauty bits, bath and body, I've got some hair stuff, I've got an item of clothing, so let's get into it. Okay, so my first favourite for autumn and winter is definitely my Batiste Dry Shampoo. Doesn't really matter what scent, they don't do sort of typical winter scents or summer scents as far as I know. I guess they're all quite floral, so I guess they're all quite spring-like, but this is perfect for, you know, when you're just too cold to have a shower and wash your hair. Because that is me so much of the time during winter. I'm so freezing cold, the last thing I want to do is get in the shower, get all lovely and warm, and then come straight back out into the tundra and risk dying. So a lot of the time I just, instead of going and washing my hair, I like to be a little bit of a tramp and just use my Batiste Dry Shampoo. Next on my list is one of my sort of all-time favourites ever. It's my Original Source Vanilla and Raspberry Shower Gel, which is a vegan product, which is, it just smells like pure heaven. I repurchase this every time I finish a bottle. It smells like food, it smells like you're just going to eat it. So yeah, when you do actually finally make it into the shower, because you realise you've put off washing now for 2 whole weeks, this is a lovely little thing to make it a lot more luxurious, and it just smells beautiful and it smells like cake or something. So yeah, this is a favourite for winter. Next is my Voke Touch of Silver Brightening Shampoo, which I've almost run out of, so I need to get some more. And this is my absolute favourite purple shampoo to maintain my sort of blondish, silverish hair. It's packed with violet pigment, violet pigment, which neutralises all the yellow in blonde hair. It makes it look a lot ashier, cleaner, and, you know, like a purer blonde, like almost a platinum. So that's the one I go for, and I just think that through autumn and winter, silver hair is so cool. You know, when you've got like a really nice, ashy, cool blonde, you just, oh, I think it's perfect for this season. Next, I've got my Bleach London Reincarnation Mask, which is like a really thick and lovely and just luxurious restoring conditioning treatment for your hair. If you are like me and you like to bleach and straighten and curl and, you know, like backcomb the absolute crap out of your hair, this is probably a really good one for you. It's really thick and yogurty and smells really good, and it's made by the same company that I used to get my pink and purple hair last year, if any of you were watching me then and remember that. Another really great thing with this is it helps to prevent colour fade if you do have dyed hair, and it also improves elasticity, so if you do suffer with quite dry hair that splits a lot and breaks off, it can help you like regain your hair's natural elasticity and makes it a little bit stronger. Next is my Blistex Intensive Moisturiser Lip Balm. Obviously this is probably quite a mundane one that most people will already be aware of, but if you suffer from cracked or dry lips, do not be messing around with Vaseline, because it just doesn't work. You need to bring in the big guns in the form of Blistex. This stuff is like, I'm pretty sure it's like medicated, or I don't know, it's just got water from the elixir of life in the formula. It works within about a minute and it just makes your lips so smooth again. I don't know how, it just resurfaces the lips on your skin and stops you from wanting to chew them and like lick them all day when it's really cold, and that makes them more chapped. So this will absolutely fix your chapped lips, and you can get it from like any Boots, I'm pretty sure, and it's not very expensive. But yeah, out of all the lip balms I've tried, this is the absolute best. Next on my list is my moisturiser. What? If you read my blog, you probably know that I absolutely hate moisturisers and I barely ever go near them. But this one from Benefit has sort of infiltrated my daily skincare routine at the moment, because the weather's quite cold now, so my skin is starting to feel a little bit dry and a little bit in need of some TLC. So while I don't use moisturisers at all over spring and summer because my skin is oily enough already and I don't feel like it needs any extra help, but through winter this is just, I love it. It's an emulsion, so it's not even like a really thick and creamy moisturiser. It's quite a light moisturiser, so it's oil free as well, so that really helps. But yeah, I absolutely love it because it really makes my skin feel hydrated and like it's being looked after, and you know, like after I've given it quite a good clean, I want to protect it before I go out into the cold weather again. So this Benefit Triple Performing Facial Emulsion is my favourite moisturiser at the moment. Next is my La Roche-Posay Effaclar Clarifying Toner, which is this, and I got this as part of my 3-step anti-blemish system by La Roche-Posay, which absolutely saved my life when it comes to spots. Like, the spots I suffered from last year have just, in comparison to what my skin is now, they were so terrible, and this is what saved me, this whole kit, I mean. But the toner I really love. It's a mattifying toner which tightens the pores, and it works to smoothen your skin as well, which I just think is really lovely for, you know, autumn and winter, when you're able to really pack on the makeup, you're not worried about it melting off your face during like a hot summer's day. So it just creates like a really nice smooth canvas for you to get all your makeup on top of, and yeah, it just keeps your face really nice and healthy and oil free and shine free throughout the day, so that's why I absolutely adore this one. Next, in my autumn and winter favourites, we have got the only clothing item I dared include, because pretty much autumn and winter is my favourite, like, full stop. So everything I have for autumn winter in my wardrobe is my favourite item of clothing, so it would be a pretty long video. I wanted to include my American Apparel over the knee socks, which are, you know, pretty self-explanatory. They are socks which are long and they go over the knee, and they've got a really tight band here so they don't fall down and get really annoying. They're this cable knit texture, and they're really cozy and really warm, and I love to layer them over tights or just wear them by themselves, and they look really cool with like a big baggy jumper and your Doc Martens, so I absolutely adore those, and I've been wearing them lots and lots and lots. A really good dupe for those actually are the Primark over the knee socks. You get a 2-pack for £2.50, which is like, it's unbelievably good. I've put a hole in one of my Primark ones, so these are definitely more sturdy, but the Primark ones are like just as good, and if you do put a hole in them, they're easily replaced because they're quite cheap. Now on to makeup products. Start with my foundation, which is a new one I picked up at the very end of summer. So I've really only been wearing it during autumn so far, but I really like it. It's become my everyday foundation actually. And it's my MAC Studio Sculpt SPF 15 foundation, which was 22, 50, I don't know. But yeah, it's really good. It's much better than the Studio Fix foundation, which I cannot stand anymore. I like to buff it in using a buffing brush. It sits really well on the skin. I look amazing all day if I do so myself. No, I mean, like, it doesn't get shiny and it doesn't sort of start to go patchy or weird. Like, I just set it with a powder and that is me done for the entire day. Also, I find that it's not so gluey as the Studio Fix. It's a lot more breathable and natural feeling on your face. So yeah, so far this has become a really nice addition to my makeup collection, and it just wouldn't be right for me to do a favourites video without including my NARS Sheer Glow foundation, which is just an all year round favourite, but definitely through autumn and winter. It's like a luminous foundation. It sort of makes your skin look quite dewy and like you're very refreshed, and it can sort of bring the life back into you during the winter and autumn months where your skin might be looking a little bit like pale or dull or dry. My absolute all-time favourite foundation is on the steep side. It would be, because I only like things that are too expensive for me to buy. So yeah, this bottle is nearly finished, but I do have a backup because heaven forbid a day comes where I don't have any NARS Sheer Glow. If you are looking for a new foundation to try, I'd definitely recommend going and having a look at this one. It's, you know, it's so loved by everyone on the internet, in the blogging community and in the YouTubing community. Next, we've got my NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in Milk, which for autumn and winter is just, you know, sometimes, especially when you're ill actually, when it's cold weather or if you're really poorly, you can get really like red eyes and it's just not attractive. So this is actually sort of one of my beauty hacks. You just chuck it on your waterline and I'll do it now. So, you chuck it on your waterline and suddenly you are revived and you look so fresh and your eyes look bigger and it's yeah, it's one of my hacks for when you've got a little bit of a cold or if you're not feeling too hot that day. So it's like magic. Next we've got a new addition to my makeup collection as well. It's my Zoeva Luxe Colour Blush in Shy Beauty, which is apparently a universal blush shade, they said on their website, and I really like it. It's like, if I could get into it. Yeah, it's a really pretty pale peachy coral, which I've found through autumn so far has been like a really nice sort of refreshing and like adding a little flush of colour to your pale skin if your skin does tend to get a bit more pale through winter. There's no shimmer in it or anything, so it's quite a nice natural everyday blush. So yeah, I've been getting quite a lot of wear out of this, and there is a full review of this on my blog actually if you're interested. Ooh. Next is my Illamasqua Sculpting Powder Duo, which I've had for, I can't even remember how long now, but for some reason after I bought it and used it a few times it got sort of shoved into the back of my makeup storage, but I recently rediscovered this after I left my NARS Laguna bronzer at my boyfriend's house, so I was forced to go hunting for another contour powder, and I found this little beauty again, and literally now I cannot stop using it. The contour shade is perfect for my skin tone, and it's matte, and it's just, it makes you look like you've got a lot higher cheekbones. It's just a really flattering colour. And then you've got the highlighting shade, which obviously I love highlighting throughout autumn and winter because it helps you counteract the dullness that your skin might be looking when you're out and about during really cold weather. So as you can see, I've been loving it quite well recently. Illamasqua is becoming like one of my most wanted makeup brands at the moment. I'm after the foundation at the moment, and also a few of their lipsticks as well because they just look really beautiful. But yeah, I'm really glad I've got this in my collection, and you should definitely look at that if you're after a new contour powder because it's wonderful. Next I've got my NARS Velvet Matte Lip Pencil in Cruella, which is very dark blood red, perfect for autumn winter, and it looks like these. So as you can see, it is a very true dark blood red and completely just matte, the mattest thing you'll ever come across in your entire life. There's no shimmer or anything to this at all, and it just looks like it's made of suede or something. It makes your lips look like they're made of velvet, which is probably why they call it a velvet matte lip pencil. Yeah, I'm not sure how much this was because I got this as part of a set, one of their limited edition Christmas sets from last year, but I'm sure it'll be very easy to find, and this is another much loved product from the blogging community as well, so definitely give that a go if you're looking for your next perfect blood red matte lip because it's amazing. And finally we've got my two lipsticks, which have become my, I sort of alternate actually, like I wear one day, one the next day, one the other day, because I'm just obsessed with these two shades. They're Faux and Velvet Teddy, and I'm pretty sure they're my two newest matte lipsticks. When you hold them up next to each other they look pretty similar. Faux is a lot pinker, that's that one, it's that one. And then Velvet Teddy is slightly beiger. They both work really well as either daytime colours or night colours, so just depending on how you dress up or dress down. So that one's Faux and that one's Velvet Teddy. Velvet Teddy's a matte and Faux is a satin finish, but I feel like they're both so flattering on me at the moment. They're darker nudes than usual, so they're a little bit of a 90s twist to them because I'm really embracing the 90s twist as always because I'm a little bit of a grunge girl, I like to think, at the moment. So yeah, these two are my absolute favourites. They're top of my list. Velvet Teddy in particular for autumn because it's very like, it reminds me of the colour of fallen leaves or, you know, coffee or something, because it's that beigey colour. But then Faux also is a really nice, quite flattering pink shade that can warm up your complexion and things when the weather's getting a bit dull and grey. So those were my favourites, guys. I really hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you found it useful, and I hope I've given you some little tips and tricks on how to overcome some of the winter blues. As always, you can find me on my blog, which has like full reviews of most of the products I mention in any of my YouTube videos. Also my Twitter, which I mostly just talk rubbish on and put up pictures of my upcoming blog posts and things, so if that's something you'd be interested in, you can definitely check me out and give me a little follow. Also my Instagram, which is basically pictures of me, my boyfriend, French bulldogs, coffee, my face, so if you can stomach that, have a little look and we can become friends. Also, if you have any questions at all, you can always like comment on this video or go to one of my other social media platforms and you can ask me on one of them and I will endeavour to get back to you as quickly as I possibly can. The music I've used in this video is my incredibly talented boyfriend's original song, Sun, which he actually wrote for me, but it's not like I care or anything, like it doesn't even matter. So if you enjoyed it, you can always go and find him on SoundCloud. His name is Bears and Mirrors and there's a link below so you can go and find him. He's really, really, really clever with a guitar. So yeah, thank you again so much for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next video. Bye!